guess what? The ZZR failed its MOT again for a second year in a row. I kind of knew that it was going to happen anyway because of the rear tyre. The rear tyre definitely needed changing anyway, but there was another problem with it, which I had no idea about, and to be honest, it's kind of ridiculous, but I'll show you. So from here, tell me if you can see where the issue is. It is right in front of you. It's right here. Hopefully you can see that. There's like a little bulge there in the rim. Teeny tiny bulge. It's no bigger than 2 centimeters long. And apparently that is an MOT fail. So I don't know exactly how this happened, but my best guess is, you guys will probably remember a few months ago when I had a slow puncture in this tyre. Did the patch, pumped it back up again, and everything has been absolutely fine since. But at some point I must have gone out for a ride or something like that whilst the tyre didn't have enough pressure in it, and I must have hit a pothole or something, and that's probably how this happened right here. And apparently this is an absolute nightmare to get fixed because no garages actually work on motorcycle rims. So I found a metalworking specialist, which I'm going to take the wheel to, but the first thing I need to do is actually take the wheel off the bike, and then I need to try and get the tyre off the wheel. So wish me luck with this one. This is going to be pretty hard, I think. Well, it should be fairly straightforward, but I've never done this before, so we'll see how it goes. But apparently it's just a simple case of taking off this locking nut here, and then supposedly the whole wheel will come off. But yeah, let's see how we do, shall we? In the end, it's insane, man. Jesus. I'm sure they always taught these things down more from the factory than is recommended in the books. I mean, come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, finally. I'm sure it's not the mechanic's way of doing it, but finally got the damn thing off. I'm sure that's torqued down more than it needs to be. That's insane. Okay, so this should just come out apparently. There you go. Ow. So it's just this shaft here that needs to come out. So this little one has just come off from the other side, so let's keep an eye on that. Okay, there we go. It's coming off. Oh, come on. This shaft here, this is the only thing that's holding the wheel on.
Okay.
But I've got to try and get it out. I'm gonna try one of these, push it through from this side. Is it coming?
Looks like it's moving. No, it is moving.
so greasy.
When you clean it before it goes back in or something?
Well, it needs to be greased anyway. Come on. So again, this wouldn't have come off since from the factory.
Yeah, true.
So it's the last bit. This coming. This coming. It's just on the threads. There we go. Right, you gotta get me some paper towels, please.
Yeah.
Get me the whole roll, actually. It's tough. It's tough when all this stuff is from the factory. But yeah, the whole wheel should just come down now. So you can see that it's just hanging there now. I've got my foot underneath it to try and hold it up for now. Yeah, and then we'll get the chain off. There we go. And then it's just the brake caliper assembly that's holding it up at the moment on the other side. Right, so now this is the bit that I wasn't sure about, because the brake caliper assembly is still on there. I mean, I was thinking that if I lift it up it would come off the assembly, but it doesn't look like it is. I mean, it's moving. I've pushed it up, but it should just come out. Oh, hang on, I know why it's not coming out.
What have you left on there?
I've still got my socket in there.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. And that's it. We got the wheel off. Right, now it's just gonna put this somewhere. The brake caliper assembly, just because I don't want it hanging off of the cables. Tell you what, I'm going to put that shaft back through it. There we go. Just to hold it all in place for now, and then that ain't going anywhere. Right, we got the wheel off. Ugh. Right, so yeah, we've got the wheel off the bike. I'll give you a good look at what's inside now. There we go. So you can see is there's no wheel in there anymore. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever had to do this, and yeah, it's fairly straightforward getting the actual wheel off. So if you want to do some cleaning and stuff like that, it's fairly easy. But the thing for me is, I bet you that it's going to be getting it back on again. That's going to be the tough bit. But yeah, I mean, from here you can give the sprocket a really good clean and that as well, which I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to give all this a clean, because I've got to take this all off here. I've got to take all this off. I've got to take off the tyre as well. So yeah, that'll be the next thing to do. So I'm probably here making myself look like a fool, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I mean, if there's something that I can do, then you guys can definitely do it. But here you'll get a better view of the little kink. There it is. Right here, you should be able to see that now. Yeah, let's start getting the brake disc off. Well, now at least I'm going to know how to change a brake disc as well. Yeah, it's going to be a fairly easy thing to do for me now. So that's the reason why I do these vlogs, is because I want to learn this stuff. And if I can show you guys how I do this stuff, how I discover it, how I find out about it, and hopefully it'll inspire some of you guys to try doing the same. There are loads of people, and I'm one of these people that is very afraid to get their hands dirty when it comes to this kind of stuff, because you don't want it to go wrong, you know. You want it to be professionally done and all that. And that's the thing, it's all about confidence. I remember when I started working on computers when I was like 10 years old that I broke the first one. I broke the first computer I ever worked on. But I mean, after I had that experience, I got a bit more confidence, and YouTube, of course, is a very valuable tool to use as well. Very valuable tool. There are so many people that just give out this information for free. Alright, there we go. That's good. It's all come off in one piece. There's the disc. Let's turn this around and we'll do the sprocket. Yeah, very warm day today, guys. My garage here is like a little radiator. Yeah, pain in the ass. Alright. So this should be the sprocket. There we go. Alright guys, I don't know how to take this tyre off. I haven't got the right tools to do it. So I'm thinking to myself right now, I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to take the whole wheel as it is to a shop. They should be able to just take the tyre off for me. I'm going to go do that instead. And then hopefully, once that's done, I can actually take it to the metalworking guy who should be able to press it out for me. Fingers crossed. He doesn't know if he'll be able to do it, but he has worked on alloys before, so we'll see if he's actually able to get it to at least pass the MOT. And then, yeah, I'm going to go back to the garage that took this tyre off to begin with, get them to put on a new tyre, and then it should be all good to go back on the bike. But yeah, wish me luck. Hey guys, quick update. So, got the tyre off. I'll just got a much better view of the ding now that's in the rim. Look at that. Yeah, that's it actually looks a lot worse from the inside than it does from the outside. So I'm glad that I got this done. But yeah, I'm about to take it down to a company called Antig in Gloucester, who say they might be able to fix this for me. So let's see how we do. Hey guys, so it's a new day and I've got the rim back, and I'll tell you what, it looks a hell of a lot better than it was. So let me show you. This was the area here in question. They actually marked it and it looks a hell of a lot better than it was before. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go get a tyre fitted, and then it should be ready to go back on the bike. This should be good enough for an MOT. I mean, if it isn't, then I don't know what is. But yeah, let's go get a new tyre on it. Right, finally got the wheel back. Oh man, it feels like it's been ages, a long time coming, but yeah, the rim is all sorted, the tyre is on there, brand new tyre. I cannot wait to get this back on the bike and get it retested. So let's first go ahead and do the sprocket. I've given it a little bit of a clean, but nothing, it's not perfect, but it's a lot shinier than it was before. So just got to try and figure out now which side is which. I think it's this side. Now remember guys, I am a complete noob at mechanics, okay? So some of you out there are probably like, oh no, we shouldn't have done that, you shouldn't have done this. If there's anything like that, drop it in the comments below. But there was one person, when we did the service on this bike, there was one person in the comments that said, oh, you need to check the level with the bike down. The bike down on the kickstand? No, you don't. That's not how you do it. You check it like this, when it's level on the paddock stand. That is how you top it up. You top it up when it's up on the stand and it's there. So yeah, just watch out for people like that, because I know for a fact that this is how you measure oil levels. So yeah, that guy's probably putting way too much oil in his bikes, but that's neither here nor there. Right, let's get the brake disc on. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. I think this wheel is good to go back on the bike. Right, so not so comfortable here. Alright, so I actually put the shaft back in from last time to keep the brake caliper assembly on, so I'm going to take this off. Should be okay. Ow. 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 It buggered my head. Ow. Oh, really hurt. Ah. Right. Let's see how this goes. So apparently in here the GoPro is getting too hot. But I mean, I've been at this for a little while now and still struggling to get everything on at the same time. Obviously you can see the shaft is out here, the brake caliper assembly is still hanging, so yeah, if it's not one thing that falls, it's something else. So I'm sure there's a better way of doing this than what I'm attempting here, but you don't know what you don't know. And so I'm here just trying to figure it all out. I am sweating my bollocks off right now. This thing has to go down first, otherwise you're never gonna get it in there. See, like, yeah, I can't hold it anywhere, so it's really hard trying to get it in the right place to begin with. Ah, the chains come on. Noob mechanics trying to do noob mechanic-y things, eh? I'm certain the brake caliper's got to go on first. I'm certain of it. Brake caliper goes on first, then the chain. God, the chain's grimy. I have to give that a clean afterwards as well. That bloody thing. Again. Oh, no! Oh, fuck. That's so annoying. I got it on there and this water came off. Yeah, I think I know how this needs to be done now. Right. Okay. That's aligned. Wish me luck. You fuck. Just gotta get this bit through that bit. There we go. I really don't. I don't want to have to loosen the chain tensioners if I can help it. But right, okay. So the chain's on now. Okay, can you try pushing in that rod, please? No, I need to go the other way. That's it. You see it? You get it?
Not going in.
Not now.
Did he turn?
No. Yeah. Right, finally managed to get the shaft through and lined up properly, so last thing to do is to get on this nut on the end and then we'll torque it down. Right, so apparently the torque spec for this nut here is 127 Newton meters. There we go. That is 127 Newton meters, but I do have a problem. The nut hasn't actually lined up for the little locking pin, so I'm actually going to have to go a little bit more, I think. I'll go just a tad more. Bit more. There we go. So hopefully you guys can see what I mean. I've got to get this pin down through there like that, you see, and then it locks it in place. But it looks like it was the other way around, so like this. There we go, just like that. So that keeps it in place. Alright guys, so yeah, that is the wheel done. Everything seems to be okay. Might as well check the brakes whilst I'm here. Yep. Yep, brake seems to work just fine. So yeah, I think the last thing to do is take it out for a spin, make sure it's all okay. And then, yeah, if we're looking good, I'll take it down to the MOT garage, get it retested. And then, yeah, should be all good to go. Now, there was one more advisory that got picked up on, that was the front brake pads. So those are gonna have to get changed as well at some point in the next few months, but we're going to leave that for another video. I hope this has helped you if you do own one of these motorcycles yourselves. And like I said earlier in the video, if I can do this, then you guys can definitely do this. Yeah, it's a bit hard, but it has saved me a butt ton of money. So, I mean, to get this all done by professionally, getting the wheel off and everything like that, it would have cost close to £500. That's for the tyre and to repair the rim. By me doing half the work myself, this has only cost me 186 quid. So I am pretty happy with that result. And yeah, if I've done everything correctly, then we shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. But yeah, I'll take it out on a test ride, make sure that everything's okay. But yeah, as always, if you see that I made any mistakes, or I probably made loads, drop it in the comments. And yeah, if you like this video, if this helped you out, leave a like, hit subscribe. We'll catch you all in the next video, guys and gals. Have a good one. Well, there you have it, guys and gals. The ZZR, thankfully, is back on the road once more. She passed her MOT retest, and I'm so pleased that she's finally back on the road. It's been an absolute mission the past few weeks trying to get that rim sorted, and it turns out there aren't that many shops that are able to do these kinds of fixes. So massive shout out to Antique Engineering for hooking me up, fixing the rim for me. A massive shout out as well to Mantra Motorcycles for taking the tyre off for me. I didn't have the tools to do it. They were happy to do it for nothing. So yeah, massive shout out to them. And yeah, I mean, I'm so happy she's back on the road again, and she's going to be all right for another year. But anyway, guys and gals, if you learned something today, or if I've helped you out with something, then definitely leave a like, leave a comment as well about anything that you think I messed up on or what have you. Definitely let me know, because I'm sure there's going to be a load of things that I did wrong. Remember, I'm not a mechanic, so doing all this stuff is kind of new to me, but yeah, I mean, thank you for joining me again on this journey, and we will catch you all in the next video, guys and girls. Have a good one.